Steal the automaton's heart. That's what it is on agenda on the current episode of Thief 4 and ANZ with Zauberhaft. Two things on the spot. Or maybe one thing about two things, I'm not sure. Did you get the idea of the two words I was describing in the previous episode correctly or not? Just to make things clear a little bit, that referred to two words, potentially vulgar and really inappropriate words, shit and bitch. Well, one word I explained on the basis of my linguistic experience and knowledge, and the other one I tried to explain just being led by the mouth of public. And now I'm telling you the truth about these two words, the actual scientific truth. So, I was exactly correct trying to linguistically explain what the word bitch means. It exactly goes back to the female dog, which in Old English is supposed to be some kind of bitse, I'm not sure. I'm not sure in a pronunciation, but it is B-I-C-C-E, which also goes back to Old Norse Bikuna, which is B-I-K-K-J-U-N-A, something like this. I'm naming English letters, but those are not English, those are Old Norse. Both words used to mean female dog as it is. Now to the word shit. Well, in fact, if I made you believe that it is an acronym, that it is an abbreviation, then I beg your pardon, seriously, because I did not mean to do that. What I meant is just undertake some kind of experiment just for yourselves. If you are watching this, then you just keep it for yourselves how much you listen to the word of public mouth and use the method of social proof, or basically distinguish between things being right or wrong just on the basis of the number of people thinking the same way. I have heard a lot of people say that shit is actually an abbreviation meaning store high in transit, and it has to do about the transport of that substance via shipping and everything like that, transporting it all the way across the Atlantic Ocean to the American continent. But in fact, it has quite more, well, I don't know, ancient roots, by the way. Again, we will resort to the Old English, which had the word skitan, S-K-I-T-A-N, and which goes back to Proto-Germanic hypothetical skit, S-K-I-T, which meant just separation from the body. That is the original meaning of the word, and nowadays we know that word denoting actual process of defecation. Okay, there we go. That's all for it. Period. Now you know about these words, and now you know what those mean, and now we all know what we can, I don't know, form our opinion on, what basis to use, whether to use those words in public or not. And I'm doing the reading. Ector's letter to Clockwise. Let me prepare my throat. Oh god, I have a little bit of sore throat today, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to read that all this loud. Stop ignoring my letters. I'm supposed to read it loud like this, or with this a little bit timid voice of Ector's? Well, I'm not sure. Let me try. Stop ignoring my letters. I know you're locked up in your house. I know you have the metal man's heart. And I know the engineer's been feeding your lies. You're better than this, Clockwise. We can still build the metal man together. Reply soon, or I will be forced to take the heart by force. Force to force. That's a promise. Ector. Oh god. Okay, I've been reading it, holding a hand just a little bit under my neck, just to be able to produce those sounds like that and not die of terrible pain. Wow. Really, I'm doing it all for you guys, nothing more. Just all for you. Nothing to be concerned with, right? Anybody around this place? Have I stolen everything from that particular region? No. No. This is the place I'm interested in. Very good. Well, 6 gold is not that big of a deal, but still. And that is openable as well. Good. Why is that all silent? I really doubt that guy has monsters around this place. I really doubt it, but... So the cellar. Okay. Let me investigate the cellar. Shall I investigate the cellar first or last? I'm done with the intellectual part. Basement. What does that have around this place? Nothing but the poppy. Ooh, scary, scary door. No? Okay, that's not even a door. Oh god. I'm again jumping at nothing. Am I supposed to do that? Nope. Not at all. But there's natural reaction, guys, which is prior to everything else. Okay, I will try investigating the local stories one by one from the bottom to the top, and hope that the thing I am searching for... What is that all about? A button? No pushing buttons until I'm completely sure that nothing wrong will happen. Hmm? Hush, hush. Whoop! New document. Project Pendulum, Day 11. Okay, I'm supposed to read that as though I'm a crazy clockwise man. Okay. My eyes see the wall before me. My mind fills the rest, constructing the room around me and the floor beneath my feet, giving shape to the shadows, building reality. A comforting womb, a coffin. Our minds are deceiving us, Jesper. There, the unexpected spaces all around us, everywhere. I must train my mind to see them. The symbols, nay, be the key. Maybe the key. Okay. That mistake was not on purpose. Oof. Lots of people around it. And the fire in the middle. Oh god! There are hanged men around the trees everywhere. Oh god, what is that? What is that terrible ritual? And the guy has such pictures around his house. Man, no wonder he was driven mad. That's not that big of a deal. Just hang such pictures around your own house and see the result for yourself. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, Mr. Clockwise. Now I totally understand why Ector hired a thief to deal with you. Oh, there's another thing. Clockwise diary. Symbols, patterns. There in the sub-basement, carved into old stonework, relics of the past, another time. Who left them? What do they mean? Words of meaning, instructions. I must decipher these symbols, put order to chaos. There, the movement powering the grand complication. How's that for suspense? Can I switch that Victrola up? No? I don't think so. Why even care? Oh, that's nice though. I'm not sure. I kind of really don't want to produce those noises around this place. I don't really want to do that. Well, steps all the way around is okay. But knocking objects with I don't know what, with a blackjack and throwing stuff around, well, I don't really want to do that until I know for sure that this is the thing I'm supposed to do. Oh, these doors actually are interactable. That's really nice. Open up. So that's the bathroom. Alright. Nobody ever hides in the bathroom, right? I hope that Clockwise Mr. did not eventually turn into a forsaken freak. That might be fun. That might be total fun. Nothing around this place. Like nothing at all. Why doesn't he respond to the letters? Well, I don't really care much. I will leave the doors open just in case. Whoa, why this many sounds around? Let us see. Engineer's letter to Clockwise. Dear Clockwise, it's been so long, my friend. I regret having to end our relationship so abruptly. The Baron didn't exactly grant the time to say my goodbyes. Perhaps we can renew the automaton research on our terms this time. Please, take some time to think about it. In the meantime, look over the treatises. Treatises? Oh. Look over the treatises I've sent to your home. Consider them a gift from one artisan to another. I'll contact you soon to hear your answer. Engineer. Some random engineer, right? Some random guy who has nothing to do about all that stuff, but somehow is mentioned in this story. Well, that house. What? Was that supposed to tell me something? Hope not. I don't really want to discover that there is something obnoxious in that house. And yeah, the psychological value of what is happening around actually starts to kick in. I I didn't think all that much about what is happening around, but now I'm starting to grow suspicious that, well, it's not even possible that this particular place has no opponents. But nope. No opponents is quite possible, since there is only one objective here: lift all loot items. And stealing Automaton's heart, nothing else about this. Well, that seems weird. Empty house. And the guy has left for good, most likely. But could he actually have left? Or is it the trap I'm playing into? Why? Why, Mr. Garret? Okay, good thing you have found it, but that was not even hidden. It was supposed to be a collectible. I really think it is kind of supposed to be hidden, but it is not. Project Pendulum, Day 1. Oh, okay, that's another note of his. Baron Northcrest withdrew funding from our automaton project. Okay, he cut the founding. Okay, right when we were on the verge of a breakthrough. In the end, my salary was just enough to pay for Jesper's funeral. He deserved better. The house feels empty now, but without proper founding, I must learn to work within these constraints. At least I'll be fully immersed in my next project. I should write to the engineer about work. The symbols in the basement, I always find clarity after our talks. Well, I'm not sure about the previous symbol. That one. Don't really remember it. But that one, over here, is the key to the Compendium of Reproach, or the glyph that was used to open the Compendium of Reproach. Or basically one of the Keeper's glyphs. Or maybe glyph key, something like it. Not 100% sure, but it all seems kind of evident to me that it again has to do about the Keepers now. Ooh. Okay, that says with the handprint over there. Oh, there still is something to steal. Good. Whoa. 2K600. Ooh, that seems I'm gonna munch on a nice portion of upgrades as soon as I finish it before I go to the cathedral. Oh god, if there is something bad inside the cathedral, like freaks, monsters, graven mob, whatever there is, I will not yield to it. Because hey, there we go. Fire arrows. And I will definitely upgrade my bow, just in case. As soon as I do that, it's gonna be just the thing. Hoo-hoo! Okay. Is there any way I could save? No, so I will save manually. I don't remember there being any lockers around this place. But I don't really want to give the game any chance of a sudden attack on me.
Trick walls. Someone doesn't want visitors.
Whoopsie. How can I do that? Can I open the wall back? No. But now there is something around this place that I can visit. Good, good. I was almost about to think that that would spring some kind of a trap, but hey, no big deal. Why are all these cajones empty? Collectibles. Okay, do not disturb me anymore. That's the one. Oh god, all these are the portraits. Portraits, basically the same portraits. One of the same lady, I believe, just using different colors on the background. I'm not sure why is he collecting all that jazz. But who cares? People collect random stuff. When I was a child, I used to collect playing cards. And I'm not sure. I have like 11 or 12 decks of cards somewhere in my house. I'm not sure. They are stored somewhere. Okay. Treatise on the Vauclid's spatial theory. What the crap is this? Okay. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm supposed to be a little bit more scientifically developed to percept all that philosophy. Alright. Several years ago, the renowned Vauclid tests took place. 10 subjects with abnormal spatial brain function were interred at the Moira Asylum within dark cells of varying unconventional sizes. They were to remain locked in darkness for 3 weeks, while experts monitored their perception of space. Oh no. God! What these guys are doing is basically experimenting on living people. Well, I thought that was well established already. I have heard that. I'm not sure. I've read that somewhere that people were, I don't know, incarcerated and closed in a dark, narrow space boxes for quite some time, and they basically began growing mad in like 10 or 12 hours just because the brain was no longer able to perceive the actual space around them, so they didn't know where, what and where and how and everything like that, so their organs of perception were not functioning and their brain started to fail. Like, I don't know for sure, but most likely they were wrapped in thin metal as well. Something like that. I'm not sure, but it's common that people have only, I don't know how many, 5 senses, right? So you can touch things, you can see things, you can inhale things, you can hear things, and you can taste things, and that's the limit. Now, they are playing upon it once again. No wonder, if it continues on like that, a humanoid being, a result of such an experiment, might as well be resembling that freak monster anyway. I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to laugh at it or not, but that seems terrible. On the 2nd week, the subject escaped. He appeared catatonic in the alley behind the test facility. When asked how he felt, how he left his cell, the subject said, "The rest of the treatise has been torn from the book." Well, if he turned into a freak, then that most likely means he said something like, I'm not sure if I produced the correct sound, because I'm not sure I can. I'm not under this much pressure and this much, I don't know what, mourn and disaster around me. Well, have not yet grown to this degree for me to start producing such sounds of yet. Well, maybe I will start doing that. Just as soon. Whoops, wrong button. Good. Now to see where I am supposed to go. This fake wall opened the way to that particular place, but it had nothing around it. Nothing at all. But some... Oh! There it is. What is this? What has opened? That's what I wonder. I feel like I just... like as though I accidentally pushed that button with my back. And now something has happened. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but... Oh. So that thing closed now. And there must be something opened over here. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna tread lightly, just in case. What if something unexpected happens? I got my arrows, I got my arrows. Oh, that's a lot of rooms to actually discover and investigate first. Okay, there is a button around this place. There's not a button. I'm gonna remember that. Oopsie. I'm touching that weird metal spike on the floor. Hush, hush. Well, there are scroll holders there everywhere. I remember those scroll holders from the Keeper's compound. Yes. That's what I really remember. Very nice. Nothing around this place, which is good. And why is this place this openly lit? Has someone been over here? The clock is not moving, but it's ticking. And making me nervous. Good job on that. Project Pendium. Well, yeah, that's another glyph. Very nice on that. New reading material arrived. Courtesy of the engineer. At first seemed disjointed, but on a closer examination, the theories held weight. Must return to work. The sub-basement renovations are nearly complete. I have uncovered more ancient symbols. Am I supposed to use these symbols somehow? So, 1 is that one, that's 6, 11. These are just random stories, or am I supposed to find them just one by one? At least 11 little sheets like this. Oh, there is more. Oh, that's about the spaces. That's about the ancient symbols. Very nice. Now I have up to 3. And something makes me think that there will be some kind of keeper mechanism with 4 glyphs around it, all over again, just like that. The very same way I have already seen before. So it means, predictably, I will have to find just 1 more glyph, key, thing, place. Good. I don't even care about the map because it's really easy to... What is this? Am I producing sounds with these iron clinging things I don't really want to mess with. Still silence. Dead freaking silence. What is that mission all about? Yeah, that's right. There is another glyph. I'm not sure. I guess in that game they appear all in their absolute randomity. They don't mean anything. Well, that particular glyph that you observe in the middle of the screen means exactly the beginning of a mission. I'm not sure. Well, in the terms of a gameplay, that is the beginning of the mission, and I'm not sure what that actually means on the Keeper's language. Well, I'm not sure. I don't really know. But that does not give you, the developers of the game, the right to use those symbols just like as though they are random, weird inscriptions. Well, they're not. They used to serve a certain purpose. Or at least that's what they should. Oops, sorry. I'm supposed to go back to Ector client jobs over here, right? And now what I haven't read so far is 13. Very good. I dreamed of a world with moving walls that shifted and controlled around me. At first, I thought the walls moved with my heartbeat. But then I realized they were controlled by the perpetual movement of the city. I'm trying to recreate the experience. I'm almost there. Whoa. Am I going after the guy? Am I literally going after the guy? I mean... Ooh, there we go. Secret books. Am I trying to chase him? I mean, walking the way he has prepared for me. Farewell. Too good for Mr. Ector to have sent a thief on the job. Whoops. And there's another button to push. Where has that gone? I don't really think that is useful because it must have closed the wall in the room to the right. The one I'm just about to enter. Ooh, but there is a door here now. Why are you... Well, freaking Flusk. Oh yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the discovery is at hand, but I don't really want to spoil anything to you. If you kindly wait for the following episode, you will see what that is all about. Where Clockwise is. Is he alive? Is he dead? Has he turned into a monster? Or does he have something to tell us? A lot more interesting and a lot more intricate than even I expect. Let's see together. But for now, bim! Alright. Zauberhaft signing out.